So let's do this composite wall problem in answers. And this is a workbench interface. You know how to open it from the past sessions. Instead of taking a static structural, we'll take a steady state thermal. So as soon as we drag and drop a steady state thermal to project schematic, ANSYS knows that it has to solve K into T equals to Q Walla equations. Now first is we have to define a engineering data. We have to define K1, K2, K3, right? So we'll define K, conductivity of material in engineering data, and convective heat transfer in a setup. So by default, ANSYS has a structural steel material. We are not going to use structural steel. We'll write down here K1 material, right? It has a thermal property, isotropic thermal conductivity. We'll double click or drag and drop, right? Unit is watt per meter degree Celsius, and that's same which we are also going to use, right? If your unit is not correct, you can change from here. So this is 25. Next I will just say duplicate, and I will write this as a K2 material. We'll change some color. We'll apply some blue color. K2 material is having thermal property of 30 watt per meter degree Celsius. Then there is a K3 material, right? It is having a thermal conductivity of 70 watt per meter degree Celsius, right? So its conductivity is near to steel. Steel has around 60.5 watt per meter degree Celsius. So we defined K1, K2, K3 materials. Now let's make a 3D model, or rather a 2D model. So we'll right click on geometry, properties, and we'll change the analysis type from 3D to 2D, right? So make sure that you have changed analysis type from 3D to 2D. I will double click on geometry. The space claim interface. Space claim design modeler is open. We'll change the sketch plane to XY plane, and then we'll look normal to it. From design sketch, I will take a rectangle. We'll snap into the curve center and a grid. And then I will press spacebar, 300. Height, I will take 1000. I will take a height of 1 meter. So I will get answer per meter. The second body starts here and has the width of, I will press spacebar and will type 200. Third body, I will press spacebar and type 150. So we have made 3 rectangles. Now I'll come to 3D mode, right? We'll press escape. Now if I'll see, it's only a single surface. Can you see here, right? But I want to give a different properties. So what I will do, I will right click on this surface and I will say detach all. So we have 3 surfaces, right? So this surface is, I will rename the first surface to K1, second surface to K2, and third surface to K3. You can press keyboard F2 button to rename that. It's a K1, K2, K3. Now they are all separate, but I want to transfer the mesh across them. So I will go to the design one, and under that share topology, I will say share. So if we'll keep shared topology to share, the mesh will be transferred from all three bodies. Otherwise you have to generate the context. So we have done this. I will exit a space claim, and in next video we'll see further.